Man, what's up, man? Just wanted to try to make a quick video kind of about just my experience where I'm at in life. And it just kind of blows my mind where I'm at in life, man. 33. I hope you guys can hear me well. I'll try to make sure that the audio is good before I upload and all that. But I'm 33 years old as of May of this year. I am fortunate enough to have a job. I'm actually working 3 jobs right now. I have a warehouse job, which is my main job, my Monday through Friday, 9 to 5 type job. I don't work 9 to 5 hours, but just kind of give you an example. Pretty much Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, my warehouse job. I work a restaurant, fast food job. I only do that 2 times a week. I do it 2 to 3 times a week, about 4 to 5 hours a day. Lately, I've only been doing it 2 times a week, just because I'm also doing DoorDash too, and DoorDash has been really coming in handy, especially as far as just because sometimes I need money instantly to help pay the bills. So waiting a week out doesn't really help. Even with the restaurant job I currently work. So the thing is, just being 33 years old, not having a career. Man, it's tough, man. And not to, I also have 2 kids. One's 6, one's 3. So it's like, man, obviously I want them to have so much. I want them to have a better life than I have. And as kids, like when I was a kid, I was adopted. So when I was a kid, I was raised in a house, 3-story house with a basement. So yeah, 3 stories, a basement, a middle floor and a top floor, and, big family. And, my mom always seemed to have whatever it is I needed or wanted. And I think I do too for the most part. But, we stay in this tiny-ass 2-bedroom apartment that's, man, it's just tough. And I get it, the economy sucks and it's not friendly, especially to people with or without kids. Let's be honest. Whether you have kids or not, this economy is not friendly. And, having kids just kind of makes it worse. And if you're a person like me who's motivated and wants more, it's dissatisfying, man. It's unmotivating. I try to stay as positive as I can, but I hope that, here soon I can lock in on some sort of career type of income. I want some income that no matter what happens, I know what's next for me. For instance, if you're a mechanic and you get fired from one shop, you can go on to the next shop as a mechanic. You still got your tools, you still got the knowledge and all that. Granted, some things might differ a little bit, but for the most part, you can still do brakes. You can still, do the engines and all that. You can still do, what field you're in. Like, for instance, if I lose this warehouse job, what's next for me? There is no guarantee. No warehouse job's gonna be like, oh, well, you got warehouse experience, yeah, come to my warehouse. And even if they do, it's kind of like, is it even worth it? I want something satisfying in a way. To be 33, working 3 jobs, living in the apartment I'm in, man, it's tough, man. And I don't necessarily blame the jobs in my point, all of it. Some of it is how much I'm making now. If I could find a way to make more, it'd be cool. But some of it is the debt that I've kind of gotten myself into throughout the past, let's say, 5 to 6 years. And excuse me, not just the debt, but just things that have happened or come about. And then earlier this year, my car that my mom was letting me use a car, and it broke down. So I had no choice but to go to a car dealership and get a new vehicle. So now I'm making payments on a car, and don't get me wrong, I love the car. It's almost a dream car of mine. I've throughout the last year, I've paid off a couple debts. Last year, I started getting my wages garnished in July. So for a year straight, I paid $90 a week to get this garnishment taken care of. So I did it for a year, which ended up being $4,500. And, I'm grateful for it. I'm grateful that I was able to take care of it. I'm grateful that I locked in, made it happen. And I'm grateful that it's done with. And I got a couple other little debts or commitments that I had that I paid off. So I'm grateful for what I can be grateful for. I just wish there was a way for me to be able to make more money. I wish there was a way, and when I say more money, I mean more. I'm talking about real money. You know, like being able to make what anything less than $1,000 a week to me isn't really some good money in today's economy. And man, and it's not that I'm knocking anybody, because right now I'm probably making a little less than 1,000 between the 3 jobs. But then even at my main job, the warehouse job, it doesn't allow any overtime hours. Like, we're not that busy of a warehouse for you to get overtime. I'm sure if they could let you, I'm sure they'd let you. But we're not that busy of a warehouse. I've been here almost 2 years, and that's just pretty much what it is. We're done so early. We get sent home early sometimes. But at the end of the day, I just hope that I guess the reason why I'm making this video is for people like me in my type of situations, and I hope that I can, be some sort of motivating factor. I'm gonna keep pushing and keep going, get my kids the house that I know that they deserve. I mean, for instance, yesterday, for the first time, I've been doing DoorDash since May of this year. And for the first time, I actually did a late night DoorDash. Mind you, I had to work this morning, 7 a.m., but just with all the bills and everything coming up, mind you, like I said, I got car payments, insurance, rent, all this stuff due. And like most of my bills come out the middle and the beginning of the month. So the beginning and the middle of the month, my money's pretty much, I know, is going to bills for the most part. So after getting all the bills taken care of, the rent specifically, I still found myself a little short, not able to have much like I wasn't gonna have like no money. So I'm like, man, I'm about to DoorDash for a little bit. I'm leaving at like 11 o'clock at night. And I just hear my son say, he's like looking at me through the balcony, and I just hear him say, wow. Like, he couldn't believe that I'm really leaving the house to go to work. Mind you, I had already DoorDashed earlier that day. I was DoorDashing. Something happened with my car, and so I had to like pull over, cancel the order and all that, because I'm like, what the hell, like something happened on the highway. The check engine light comes on, it was having troubles accelerating and stuff. So I spent about 30 minutes trying to figure it out. I go home, my girlfriend says, hey, you can use my car. So I wasted probably a good amount of time just, not DoorDashing. So then eventually I go back out, use her car for 2 hours, and I'm thinking I had the money for the rent and some money left over, but come to find out, I was still a little short. So I'm like, damn. So with that being said, like I said, I was just sitting there. I hung out for a little bit, and it gets late, and I look at the DoorDash app, and they're saying, oh yeah, plus $2.50 per delivery. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do this DoorDash this late night. But like I said, just the fact that I heard my son say that, man, I tell you, like I said, my son's 6, so he doesn't really get it. But it's just sad to me that it's got to be like this, that I can't really enjoy the time I want to enjoy with my kids. So if you don't have kids, I do not recommend having kids anytime soon, unless you're in a position where you can take care of them financially. You don't need to work multiple jobs. I hope that, or maybe you and your significant other are, on the same terms, both working full time, or whatever the case may be, to where y'all don't really need outside forces to help watch kids or all this other stuff. Because my girl goes to school full time, so with her going to school full time, sometimes she works these odd jobs, whether it be at a sporting event or a concert and all, this, that, and the third. And then it might be at a time where I'm working one of my other jobs, so now we got to find a daycare. Luckily, we don't live too far from my mom, but still, like, the fact that we got to ask somebody to watch the kids. Then after work, sometimes I'll be at work all day from 7 to 3 at one job. Then I go in from 4:30 to 9 at the next job. Now I'm having to go pick the kids up. Man, listen, I just, like I said, I guess this is almost like a journal for me in a way. But I also hope that, I can find my way out of this rut that I found myself in. I can help motivate people. Help. I want all of us. It's crazy that we live in this country that we live in, the United States of America, and we're going through this. And the fact that so many people don't even care. It's like people who have money don't even bat an eye. If they raise prices on stuff, and hey, it's like they got money, so they'll just pay it, which then screws us little guys over, because we don't have it to pay for that. It's like you go to a damn a sporting event, and the beer costs $10 for a 16-ounce beer. It's like, damn, hold on a second. This beer should be $10, but guess what? People who got money pay it like it's nothing. So if they're willing to pay it, that's the price they're gonna charge for the damn beer. And but like I said, I guess in a way, I just I keep trying to make videos like this. My hope is to progress in life. And let me add this, because like I said, I don't blame my job for the position I'm in. It does suck the amount of money I'm not making in a way. But if I didn't have some of these bills I had, then I know it would be easier. And I think by this time next year, regardless, I will be in a way different position, because I have some other debts paid off. I have raised my credit score to mid 600s by paying off debts and doing other things. I have the Self Credit app. Almost done. It's a 2-year commitment or whatever. I'll be done here in like 3-4 months. Which then I'm hopefully here soon. I'm give me a little credit card, maybe $100 starting off with. And I'm gonna keep building my credit up. So my credit isn't that bad. And like I said, get some of these little things taken out of the equation. Some of these debts I have, and even this job, even just having a job will help me out. Because like I've been looking up stories, and a lot of people, they be like, "Oh, I'm 33, no job, no career," and I'm like, "Damn." I mean, I gotta be fortunate for at least even having a job, at least even having the ability to do things. And like I said, I damn near got my dream car. I wanted this car since 2022, and I got it in 2024. And so I love the car, man. I just hope that, everything works out for me in the end. This is kind of a journal to see where I'm at today. And again, hey, I hope you guys use this as motivation to not give up no matter what. Like, because even me in my position, like I said, I'm in the best position I've ever been in my life, besides not having no money. But it's like I've always had no money in a sense, But even the difference is now I got a car to show for it. I got a better credit score to show for it. My kids are taken care of, stuff like that. So, I mean, I got things to be fortunate about. And one of the biggest things to be fortunate about is the ability to do things. Some people are disabled, so they don't have the ability to go work, or they can't just get up and go move, or they don't have a reliable vehicle to do DoorDash. Even though, like I did have some issues yesterday, but it wasn't nothing to wake up today, call the dealership and have it figured out. But even better, my girl got a car too, so I was able to use her car for a couple hours. But man, hey man, listen, no matter what you're going through, man, if you're progressing in life, you're progressing in life. You know what I mean? Because I am progressing. Even though financially you can't see the money physically, but to be able to progress the way I have and still be in the best position I've ever been in my life. I mean, it's like the saying says, I remember when I used to pray for this, literally. I'm doing better, got a little bit more to go, and I hope that no matter what you're going through in life, you can do the same. You just focus on the positive, stay positive. Count your blessings. Don't focus on the negatives and what you don't have, but make sure that you're applying yourself. If you're not applying yourself, things will not seem to be getting better. So I guess that's it. I talked for a little bit longer than I wanted to. Hey man, listen, hopefully this is the first of many videos, and hopefully this can, hey, if y'all want to, I'll take any and all advice for a young 33-year-old man who's willing to work, just needs an opportunity to really get into the right field. I don't even know which field I want to go into. I have so many questions and so many directions I could go in, because like I said, I'm 33 and I'm jack of all trades at this point. Every job I've ever had, they love me and they take me back if I apply. But it's like I said, I don't want to just work a job. I want a career, man. So if y'all know any careers that might be willing to give somebody a shot at an entry level with no degree, let me know. But until then, man, maybe I'll try to do this on a once a week, twice a week type thing. Just give y'all updates and kind of just go from there. But until then, man, y'all take it easy. Keep applying yourself. Hey, man, better days come ahead. Better days lie ahead, I should say. Y'all take care.